Hello again, welcome back to another daily Binding of Isaac Repentance. It is April 6, 2022. Just turned afternoon now, which is nice. Got some things done this morning. Seat here is RCH376WH. Just made some pot of coffee, and yeah. Weather has been mostly sunny today. Might rain later today, which I don't mind that. Grass has been turning green. It's great. We need it. Need more of it, though, still. That's it. Burn yourself on the fire. Dead bird. Hooray. Yep. And I did some streaming last night with Elden Ring again. And completed some bosses. Got further in the game. Found out this gold mask mission or whatever. I had to have level 37 intelligence, and I was at 10. So I figured out how to do it. I'll get to that 37. Catch is I have to raise 2 levels of intelligence, use a Great Ruin. Then I have to put on some talismans, and then drink a potion, and then I'm 37. And then I can use the one spell and one spell only, to continue the mission. Yep, and I got my arcane all the way up too, so I can use the Rivers of Blood, and boy howdy. That thing is powerful. It's gonna get nerfed, I know it. All good things come to a nerf. Sometimes you have to nerf things in order to make it fair, balanced. Sometimes some companies might like do it too overboard and be like, oh yeah, let's just do this. Isaac, I can understand with Isaac with doing a lot of cutbacks and nerfs. Because, you know, if you can break the donation machine over and over again, then with how many bombs you got, you can, you know, keep buying the shop every floor and stuff. Case in point, I shouldn't have came in here. If I didn't have the money. No, you won't get red candle. I bet you feel proud now, huh? Looking in there. Pretty, like, internet days, however, you know, you got games that come out, especially on the PS2 and stuff. Seed here is LJ19BSM0. It's like, oh, look at that! You found a cheese! We can't fix that unless they make a restoration of the game. That fixes that kind of thing. Like Need for Speed, they have like these codes you could put in. You know, you use the controller and you press a sequence of buttons and it gets you like stuff unlocked. Or an exhale floor, huh? And so, oh my goodness gracious. Anyways, you press the freaking buttons on the freaking controller. And then it unlocks like, you know, maps, cars, and then secret stuff like buses. I think it's buses, right? Or is that like the action replay stuff you have to do, or Game Shark? You probably do both, but it's the final lap. That music was so good. Like, listening to it back then. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. I think it was called. Early PS1 game. I got pretty far in it. Like, I think I did the championship stuff and got all the maps unlocked, if I recall. Which is like the elimination, which is like, you know, if you're last place, you like lose completely. And so as time goes on, each of the, you know, AI players gets eliminated. And then I think it's just you and another person is left. Something like that. Hometown. Like one of those maps. They got like different varying like map types too, like how they're reversed and how the roads are changed up too slightly. It's kind of cool. I like that variation. Even for back then, for a variation like that for tracks, like that's crazy. Pretty games. Now it's like, oh yeah, you can add all sorts of variations to everything. Like, I was playing a little bit of a Need for Speed a couple months ago or something like that. It was on the Game Pass. And I wasn't really into it. Like, it was okay, but it's one thing where it's like, oh yeah, open world, da-da-da, but it's, you know, for like some games, you know, action games or, you know, Elden Ring or something. Oh my God. You are the worst. I hate you. See, here is BDTRHPDF. Not really. They just upped the difficulty and it's a learning curve. Oh my goodness gracious. We're gonna try. We're gonna just try. It worked. Am I gonna live? Nope. Oh wow, what a streak. See, here is MGSLNKL0. I thought it would give me like one red heart. I guess not. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's be kind of cool to be playing an open world like racing game or something, but like for me it's like, I don't know, I was just so used to like not open world stuff. With racing games, it's like, oh, okay. I can understand about like action shooters, MMORPG, what you call it, or RPG or MMO or all those combinations of stuff. I'm not taking that. That's the devil's lettuce there. I stay away from that. Anyways, an open world Souls game, that was a first for me. Like, I think it's first for everybody pretty much, because that's the first they've made it, open world. More people are getting into the Souls games than before, thanks to Elden Ring. Me included, I'm one of those people, because like, I didn't play, I mean, I played a little bit of Souls 1, and then I gave up on it, it was too hard. I know the whole meme, get good. That's true. I have to get good. Like any other video game, you have to get good. And there's like the articles I've seen being posted and stuff, or reviews, it's like, yeah, this should be an easy mode. Oh, there's 2 secret rooms in here, huh? It should be an easy mode. I'm like thinking to myself, no. No. If I struggle, you struggle with me. If everybody struggles, they all should be struggling. Everybody's got to suffer, including me. I'm not going to have you getting out of your suffering. Now, I do understand that like some people might have like a physical disability or something that limits them from playing those kind of games. And I think that'd be nice to create something, you know, in that regard. It's not necessarily like an easy mode for people. It's meant for like, people who can't, they'll have the same running start with like playing games as everybody else. That I see is something that I think they should do. Maybe they're in the works of it. That kind of stuff, I think it's kind of difficult to kind of pinpoint how you're going to do that. Like colorblind mode, like I don't know if they have colorblind mode, but I use colorblind mode in certain games, but not because I'm colorblind, but because it looks cooler. It makes it stand out. Like in Destiny and Destiny 2, might have been just Destiny 2. I use colorblind mode because it makes the colors pop more if you use like a certain colorblind setting, because they have like different kinds. And the colorblind mode, I could see that. I mean, I think Halo Infinite was doing that too. Colorblind mode would be really good. I don't know if they have that in Elden Ring. I don't think they do. I mean, it'd be kind of harder to implement with something this complex of color palettes, but if they could, that'd be pretty sweet. People who are playing on... Well, actually, you know what? Now I think about it, I wonder if the advanced consoles has colorblind mode options. Because they have, like, the blue light filter options. You could set it to where you can have it on all the time or certain hours. And all that on the new system. I'm like, oh, look at that. I don't use it. Because it messes the colors, and especially on my computer, too. Like, I have Flux or whatever, and it's an okay like thing, but the thing about it is it makes things too like saturated with orange. Like I can turn the temperature down and everything, but like it's still gonna bother me, especially with recording purposes, so I have to turn it off. I mean, I guess I could turn it on when I'm streaming, because it's not capturing anything on the computer. Oh, cracked key. Cracked. Oh, Elden Ring. Oh, Elden Ring. Tomorrow, we're gonna have a third episode of the Halo show coming out. I'll watch it, but like, okay. So I do have some opinions on it, but I'm gonna just wait it out a little bit until I kind of give you my full breakdown on it. I mean, should I even give a full breakdown, like a review style thing? Because, like, there's already, like, a bunch of videos out of talking about and critiquing and criticizing 343 and stuff, and I kind of do that from time to time, but, like, I'm not overly doing it to where it's like, oh, yeah, they sent this tweet out, or they made this message on Reddit and stuff. Or not message, post, whatever. Comment, something, I don't know. Anyways, I don't want to be kind of like that. It's like $10 million an episode. That's a lot of money. I mean, Microsoft has a lot of money, so, I mean, it's like a drop in the bucket for them. You know what I would do with $10 million? Pay off any debts I owe and buy a house that has reasonable amount of property taxes. It doesn't look like it's too run down or anything. And then get a vehicle. Nice truck or something. And then Find a way, find like a smart investment idea. Not like putting in the stock market where it could just crash and burn from another recession. Or put it into a type of investment account where I can take the interest out and live off the interest. There's that. Of course, if I had $10 million, like out of a lottery, like a good chunk of it would be collected for taxes. You can't avoid that. But if I earned it somehow, which if I earned $10 million, I'd probably be making more than that. I think even with gifts too, like if you were gifted $10 million, you have to report on taxes. I think. Now I'm not a legal or tax expert or anything, so just depending on your country and state and all that stuff and territory, you know, it can vary. Even some countries or states, they even have like a death tax or something. Like, even after you die, they still collect from you. Or from your family. Depending on what it is and stuff like that. Pretty screwed up, but... We got a lot of money here. Look at all that money. We got... Alright, we got these other ones. These ones I can handle. I don't like the poop ones. I didn't like the red ones earlier. Poop ones move faster. The other ones have this kind of awkward move, the poop ones, and they shoot the little poop buddies out. I do dig like the new palette choice for these guys. Alright, what we got here? Wow. We'll get that for a deal with the devil president, I suppose. $10 million. That's a lot of money. You look at $100,000. Like, if you have like $100,000 alone, you look at it and I'm like, damn, that's a lot. And you do that times 10 and it's like $1 million. And then you do that by times 10 of that, like, that's, you know, 10 million. Like, it's so much money you can't hide it under a mattress. Unless you get some big mattress, like some king-size thing. It's all, like, put together with a bunch of king-size beds, and you're elevated off the ground by, like, I don't know how many feet. Speaking of money investments and stuff, I seen a a community post yesterday on YouTube. And it was well, they recommended me to see this person's thing because I watched their YouTube video on them discovering a new secret ending for Elden Ring that was scrapped. And he was promoting NFTs. And it was like this one company I remembered reading about that it was very sketchy. And so like there was like a bunch of disapproving comments and stuff, and then he just opted up at some point, less than 24 hours, and deleted it. I'm like, you know, I mean, the same thing too with like YouTube bans. Like supposedly they were joking, even though it wasn't April Fools, that they're gonna have their own NFT thing too. That was before the Google sent a cease and desist. I don't know if it had anything to do with that or what they were doing with a YouTube app, but NFTs are a very hot button issue. And I don't know. It's probably is considered controversial, I guess. I can talk a little bit about it. I don't want to alienate you guys' audience. They're silly. I'll say that. They're very silly. Like, I think they're worse than Beanie Babies. I guess with Beanie Babies, you have a physical product. An NFT, you have something that somebody creates, a artificial scarcity to. And the value is based on what the user has created. And the whole deal is, you hold on to the NFT, and then you stuck with it, and then you got to find another person who would be fooled enough to buy it from you for a little bit more. I guess, like, it's similar to Beanie Babies. Because Beanie Babies was kind of something similar to people buying them off the shelves and then trying to sell them for a higher amount. Like, I've got certain Beanie Babies, they're rare and worth some money. As long as they're in pristine condition, never been touched by human hands, never seen sunlight, and just crazy stuff like that. Like baseball cards, man. Oh, you got a slight tear there. We're going to dock you a few $1,000s. Collectors don't want a slight tear or a small crinkle. Are you kidding me? Okay, there we go. I mean, it's starting to crop up, these NFTs. I was watching a South Park episode. Not episode, it was like a special, the COVID special thing. I'm going to spoil it a little bit here, so spoiler warning for the COVID special. Like any of them, like, I think it might be the last one. Or second to last one, and then the last one. So Butters, it's all takes place when they're adults with COVID. And he was locked up in this mental facility because he has been selling people NFTs. A great bit on that. And Stan and them give him like a piece of paper for some reason. And then the one guy that was head of this mental hospital was like, "You gave him a piece of paper?" He was using that to like whisper to the guard about, selling him an opportunity to get NFTs. And he sells his entire house for this little NFT he gets. And he goes around this whole entire town and starting all this chaos. I'm like, oh, okay. And that's the thing. It's like, well, what do you do with something like that? Like, I know you hold on to it. You hold on to a JPEG that's on a Google Drive. But then, everybody else has access to it. And, do you just use it for your, like, profile? Do I want soy milk? I'm going to say no. It's not like test the waters here with that. Like, do you just... That's the thing. It's like, yeah, it's something that's personalized, either randomly generated or whatever, or you bought it because it looks interesting. Either they show it off or you bought it randomly generated, whatever. And it's like, okay, so you buy it, but then what now? That's the best part. It's unique to you. And it's yours. It's like, okay. Get it? Yeah. I mean, I guess you could say the same thing about art commissions, because that's the argument they make is like, oh yeah, this helps the artist and stuff like that, because da-da-da. Okay. I could see it being very similar to like artistic expression and whatever else. But there's a lot of things that are silly with it. Like like with graphic design, I kind of compare it sort of like with graphic design, right? You set up a price to how much it would be for labor and cost, and then you set up like, you know, things. Hey, this is the labor. How much the labor was going to be to make this product, and you only get so many revisions and stuff like that. Yeah, and pay half of it up front, and then the remaining half when it's finished. You don't just like, I mean, if you want to, but like, recommended that you want to charge them. Oh yes, these bombs. You want to charge them up front for half of the project instead of be like, you know, you're completely empty-handed. Have things documented and signed and all that. I would never accept cash if I did something like that. But like, I can see. But the thing is, the only difference is the product is something that you're wanting to, something you want to be created for, like, you know, business purposes. You know, you want to be a streamer, and then you create your own logo. I know my logo's not the best. If I take some time and effort to really put into it, I can make it a lot better. But, and then you can use it for, you know, branding purposes, right? But with an NFT, it's like this weird microcosm where it's like, you could use it for a profile image, but then it's like, you could use it for a brand, but then it's like you're spending thousands of dollars to own a JPEG you don't exactly own, because everybody else can own the same JPEG or video or GIF or GIF if you call them. Now, in certain occasions, like I've even seen like music producers making their own, like, what do you call it? Making their own music commissions. And you pay a little bit extra if you want to have it like ownership. Like there's like this kind of this system where you pay a little bit more and then you have the rights to the song or something. It'd be full rights. Nothing wrong with that, because that grants the creator the opportunity to you know, give their work up in exchange for monetary value. And with an NFT, it's like, oh yeah, you can get this McRib for $20 for an NFT, and you have nothing to do with it. It's kind of a gimmick item. It's what NFTs are. They're kind of like this gimmick thing, and it's like, oh yeah, if you own this, like if McDonald's like put something like that out, which they did with NFT stuff, it's like, oh yeah, you can get a McRib NFT, for a limited time. One, it's scarcity, right? One is FOMO. You're missing out if you don't get the McRib NFT. Third, it's backed by a highly popular fast food chain, multi-billion-dollar fast food chain. So it's got like a type of influence. And then people are like, oh yeah, I got the McDonald's NFT, McRib. Then what do you do with it? You just hold on to it in hopes that someday you sell it at an auction 10 years from now, like billions of dollars? How do you determine the value of that? Because like with auctions, just regular auctions, you look at the value of stuff based on the rarity and the condition and everything else. And NFT, anyone can make their own artificial scarcity. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing special about digital pixels on a screen. It should have like value, and somehow it does. And We lost our bow and heart, but we didn't lose our devil deal. And we'll never take our freedom. And not to mention a lot of these NFTs you have to buy with cryptocurrency that you have to mine or convert or something. Now leads to more problems. You know, the spike of the GPUs going up and like a supply of GPUs, and then they turn around and selling them for like outrageous amount to get like a cheaper ones. Or they turn around and they sell the ones they were using for mining purposes, and it's pretty much like destroyed or close to being destroyed. There's even a method I've seen that people that were doing this do is they would put it in ovens, like certain parts of the GPU in ovens. It's supposed to like do something to them to make it appear that they're working fine. It's kind of like putting sawdust in a transmission. Hey, we got your transmission fixed. And all of a sudden, your thing just stops working, your car, and then it's like caught with your pants down and them scamming you. Oh, seems like you're going hyper specific with that. Well, yeah, because it's happened to me. That's why I'm using it as an example. Of course, he's not in business anymore. He's got so many angry people going after him right now. Well, I don't know about right now, but like... there's a lot of angry customers, and he just left out of it. Which, you know, the interesting thing about that company, I'm not gonna go too much into it, but like, interesting thing about them is, if you want to write a letter to the editor, to the newspaper or something, criticizing them, you can't if they're under the newspaper's payroll with advertising, because it's gonna look bad for the advertisers. So there's that. Despite having a huge record with the courts, going in and out of the courts. But anyways, I'm not going to divert too much of that. Part of the reason why I moved out of that city. Anyways. NFTs, yeah. Like, I'm not going to be like telling you guys, hey, guys, check out my new decentralized cryptocurrency. Or like, guys, buy my NFT of my first clip on YouTube. Da da da. Da da da. We can do this. No, I'm not doing that. That's freaking nuts. You know how insane I'd be doing that kind of thing? Like, exploiting the audience for an NFT? Well, you probably wouldn't do it unless you got a lot of influencers. No, not even that. You know why? The feds will come for you. They're already starting to go in after people doing rug pulls right now. And they're already starting to look into regulating them. Why'd I come back in here for, by the way? I'm not trying to make this like old political kind of talk, this stuff, but like NFTs has been kind of a forefront since 2020. Though they, I guess supposedly the first one was sold back in 2014, which is like, whatever, I don't know. Freaking 8 years ago. It's kind of like, you know, wow, eBay was founded in 97 or wherever it was in the 90s. Like, well, okay, that's cool. But like, I wasn't even, like, I don't recall anything happening much in 97. I don't think I've been, I just visited eBay one day in 97, like, oh yeah, look at that. That's cool. Though I did browse the early days of MySpace. Even got this little card thing about like, hey, join MySpace. It was back in the 90s. I think it was the 90s. I don't think I joined immediately. It was like years after that. I'm friends with Tom. No way, me too. Oh God, I hate this room. This is hell. I don't think I'm gonna make it out alive. Yep. Edmund, this is hell. With 1 HP? Holy shit. You got one of those little smarties. Oh my God. This is bullshit. Edmund, fix this. How dare he fix this? Hey, you said you want the game to be difficult. You don't want easy mode. There is easy mode on this, but like, it's not much of a difference. Oh, we lost 4 lives for nothing. All right. Oh God. What do you do? Oh no. My time has come. What do you do different? You shoot maggots now? That's not fun. Oh my God. I just realized too, I don't have any damage. That'd be 4 plays if I did that. I should have just did that in the first place. Take out most of my lives and then go in there at it. All right, let's see what you got in here. Well. That is 2/3 guppy. We'll think about that one. Because that's going to be survival. But then we'd be giving up the freaking candle. You don't need a candle. You're going to burn yourself with that. Wait a minute. I have an idea. We got 9 lives. Oh, 4 lives now. Go to the self-sacrifice room. Keep popping Guppy's paw. Try to stay alive out of this. Hoping it doesn't give me money. Instead, it gives me like something else. All right. Give me that angel deal chance. Star Bethlehem. Holy mantle. Holy crap. Oh, God. Life was flashing before my eyes. Okay. I think we just... Oh, God. Okay, let's go back here. We need to take the candle with us. As much as I want to keep this. The candle's like my only big damage source. I was hoping to get some soul hearts out of this, but I guess not. Got some bombs, though. Extra bombas. Might be able to find a secret room. So yeah, I guess that's my little, my two thoughts on EFTs. EFTs? NFTs. Yeah, but it's on the blockchain. It's on the blockchain. Yeah, so is cryptocurrency. But it's not really on the blockchain anyways for that. Alright. I've opted to get out of this room, please. God, we're finding some nasty rooms. That's not okay. Expect me to dodge everything here? God! Stop spawning stuff. Alright. 25 cents. Amazing. Oh. Oh, come on, you little turd. At least you got your penny back. Okay. We could actually play a little bit more of this, maybe? Come on, soul hearts. It's always the money. You don't care about the soul hearts. You just care about the money. Okay. We're gonna try to save this half a heart for this devil deal that could potentially show up here. Or potentially not. I just want to get in the middle of this damn thing. You have to be in the middle of it. Jerk! That's the sucky thing, too. The Star of Bethlehem's good, but it's like, only it's good if you can get in the middle of the room. I gotta look for black cards. Roll the dice of fate. That could be really bad or really good. It rolled something, and it's definitely not my stats or my space bar. Did it roll stuff on the floor? Oh wait, maybe it did. Maybe it rolled something in here, didn't it? So it rolls everything on the floor, okay. Alright, well, let's see. Should have kept that quarter in that room then. You get hit. Okay, fantastic. Might as well donate my money here. In case I die. Ah, that's a lot. Oh, he's so lucky. Why can I get so lucky? See, this is the problem. I have to get, like, right up there. There we go. Holy God. Finally. No devil deal. Why? Because I don't deserve it. And look, another tears up. Look at that. That's so nice, but then, like, doesn't last long. All right, we're alive for a little bit longer. Now we can get a shop. Guaranteed shop. May not be a good shop. Could be a good shop. We'll see. I'm banking on a bad shop. One where it gives me, oh yeah, you get compost. It's been nerfed twice. Oh no. Spawns a reroll machine. Alright, now we're talking. Is that my third guppy item? Well, it would have been if I didn't lose my 9 lives. Surprise! Wow, that would have fixed the run, wouldn't it? God. This room. Oh, hello. Yoink. Hey, look at that. We're getting stuff. Look at that. Would you look at that? Got a little ghost baby. See, you got a damage up. What are you worried about? In depths too. You got a little bit of a damage up. You got the blue candle. You should be grateful for what you got. Not ingrateful. Ingrateful? Is that a word? Not grateful? Ill grateful?
The moon.
Well, we got a 100% deal with the devil, so we might, in a very small chance, get something nice. Just kidding. Or maybe I'll be fooled. Be like, oh yeah, they actually did give me something nice. They gave me brimstone, mom's knife, the third guppy item. Everything. They even gave me secret heart, believe it or not. How? I don't know. I didn't have chaos. Maybe it was just good luck. I'm starting to gain some health back now, finally. Alright, no soul hearts. Cool. Gotta find my shop, though. The shop has no items. Wow. That'd be something. I could use the judgment machine at the devil room. Get my third guppy item or mom's knife. Or it'd be just a Krampus, it'd be one item. I have to sit through like dozens of devil items. Run away, it's the hand. Dead end after dead end. We'll make it though. We'll eventually find it out. Find where we need to go. Oh, we're back in here. Cool. Flies. Use the wall hacks to see what's through that chest. Wow, what a cheater. Oh, I didn't even go in my item room yet. Wow. My ghostly dude, you got a friend. Two-thirds conjoined. No damage ups. How about them apples? feel like I'm going towards the boss. Call it a hunch. God, how big is this floor? Anyways, what else has been going on? Yep, there's the devil room. Fight room, I mean. Well, I gotta do my posture exercises, because I didn't do that yet. Gotta finish this coffee still, too. Do some Elden Ring tonight. You better give me something, you little squirt. Something good. Yeah, I'm not carrying you with me. Well, you know what? You could be worth something. Now the money's going to be kind of useless after this floor. Ah, the beauty of getting lost. Alright, this has got to be the way, right? Oh. Guess we can't have stacked curses, right? Alright. Well. Told her to the shop wasn't going to have a whole lot. So wait, is this like whole... Ah! I could buy that. Oh, this is a hell of a risk. Hey, we got another buddy. Hey, succubus. Okay. And could join. Battery, yeah. Oh, yeah. Freaking bumbo. Do I want to use this thing for this floor, or should I do the next floor? I think I should do the next floor, honestly. To be quite honest with you, fam. Because, yeah, I'll clear the rest of this floor out, and then gets me access to, boss rush. But I don't think boss rush is going to be really worth it. If there's, like, nothing worth grabbing in there. It'd be a waste of a floor clear. Definitely taking this. I guess. All right. No, still no like damage ups. Hopefully. This will make a difference. Clearing this floor and hopefully get a nice, good static damage up. Like BFF and these familiars are really helping though. I took that other like that horn item because that gives me some damage and I could use those hearts on top of it. Oh yeah, you keep getting stuff, that's right. Grab it. Keep taking your coins away, Bumbo. You better give me something nice. Since you're all buffed up. Need to backtrack before we go in there, because we might be able to find a grade and take them down and all that. Is that aura like a lot bigger too? I think it is. It's a BFF. Oh, sorry, Bumbo. Bumbaronis. Slight upgrade, but you know. This room's a hell. Why'd I press the button for? Because you might get some goodies. Yeah. Big might. If I'm struggling with the poop enemy here, what's in for store for me for this boss fight? It's clearing rooms out like a madman. Oh. Why did I pop that right now? Empress? Okay. Nothing worthy? Alright. I think we'll just keep the strength card for later. Per throw? No. Could be a per throw. Got a bank on it. .36 damage. Man, I haven't had a static. Not static. I didn't have. I don't think I've had a run that didn't have damage since I was playing the Jacob and Esau, the anointed Jacob and Esau, where it was like I kept getting tier upgrades in health, and then I got conjoined and skinny-eyed mushroom, which was like even worse damage than this. Seems like Cain is being balanced now, or has been balanced at some point to make him incredibly bad with his luck. I guess you should have taken the soy milk. So you get 4 tiers. You can stand in the aura where you get slimed. I can't even reach it. Like, my range is bad. Alright, guaranteed devil. Alright, come on. Guppy. Puss puss. We did it. After like over an hour. I say over an hour because I had to restart the runs. It's probably gonna go up or down, so. We're still not out of the woods yet. Guppy does help tremendously with fly generation, but still liking that damage. Ah, look at that. There it is. We found him. Haha. You changed the bombs. Now we might have another opportunity for a deal with the devil. It could be really good. Mega battery I can't use. Cool. I do like the game's difficulty where it's like, oh, look at that. You got a run that doesn't give you damage. I think part of that could be intentional, and part of that could also be like there's just too many items. Wow. Well, we made it out alive. We had some close calls. I mean, we're not out of the woods yet. We still got to finish the game. Where is that stupid aura? There you are. Holy God. Slower than molasses, and I can hardly reach you, and those shots are coming dangerously close. There we go. Don't deal with the devil. See it? I care. I don't care. I do care, but I don't care. Pretend I don't care, but I do care. At least we have an idea where to go, thanks to our thing. Little buddy. Oh no! Alright, dude. Show me the way. Is it up? Yep. These things. If I have to categorize these guys as being the worst enemies, to be in my top 10. I've had nasty bosses. I've had just all sorts of stuff, like... These guys are worse than, like, a lot of nasty bosses. They're worse than the bloat. I know. Bloat's bad, yeah. At least bloat, you can recognize its patterns. This thing, not so much. Interesting here. We got a little lover's card. You better give me something nice, sweetie. That's what I want. That's what I don't want.
The moon.
You better give me something nice, sweetie. Sweet treats to eat. Box. Why, you look at that. Okay, let's see here. So we got this card. Is it in here? I hate you. I don't want that. It's not what I wanted. Alright, 25% chance that this can give us another one of these things. I'm hoping it's a per throw. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Oh, flight. See you in heck. Peck, peck, peck. Oh, this is so silly. Maybe I can find a per throw. Am I even just gonna go around the whole map looking for a per throw if I'm already struggling? I guess. Why? Because I'm masochistic, I guess. Saddest. Pain without love. Pain can't get enough. Pain. Like it rough. I think that's the lyrics. Something like that. Don't quote me on it. Okay, whatever. We'll probably play this. Maybe it'll give us something. Now, what are you going to give me? Out of ruin. Okay, alright. We'll take that for the next floor. Hey, sport, you want to get the noose item? It gives you flight that you don't need. No thanks. Like that previous item would have did better for me, I guess, than the noose. But how would I know if I would have got that item? I want it. All right, what we got going on? Oh, this is going to be something wacky. Tears up. Let's just destroy our damage some more. Okay. More flies. This fortune cookie is going to give me a little bit of a boost in morale. Oh, look at that. This is just a lateral, like, defense run. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's leave that there. We could get a perf throw. I can't see. With all this funny milk on my screen. I could have got like soy milk in the beginning and like combined it with this. That would have been nuts. But how would I known? What the hell does this do? Oh boy. Shield your eyes, kids. This is some horsepower. Death card? Oh, you better watch out. You're dropping your ruins, my dude. You're like thick. Look at that fly generation. Okay, you did give me something here. Damage. Our first damage up. See, we got a damage up. Why are you complaining about that? The devil card. I guess we'll take it with us. What a wacky run. If I didn't take 9 lives, like, I would have died a long time ago on this run. We pulled through, though. We got all kinds of craziness happening here. Another fly item. Do we become Beelzebub? Not yet. We might. Soul Magdalene. I don't want that. Victory lies. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm not jeopardizing my speed, dude. Oh, get that, Bumbo. I almost grabbed it all from you. Well, now help me figure out where I need to go here. Still gonna explore a little bit. What kind of shenanigans we can get ourselves into. Come with me, little fella. Beelzebub, we are the fly. Big old thick fly. Look at that thick fly. Ever so thick. Okay, let's see here. And we can potentially find a super secret room that could have a bum friend that could give us something nice. Like an arcade. But that's like pretty rare. You have to exhaust the whole bum friend pool to like get other stuff. Kind of luck. Well, we got Soul of Eden, which I think that messes the item pool, but then it gives me a reroll option, so there's that. Sometimes you just gotta take that opportunity. Whatever, let's go. The super secret room thing is gonna irk me so much. Come
Soul of Eden.
Well, I did re-roll into another one. Not what I'm looking for. Where is this stupid other room? Where do we be? I've got plenty of bombs, game. Did I do something here? I think I did. I don't know. Here? Here? It's probably in such an obvious place. Or not so obvious place. It's like, oh yeah, it's conjoined this time in this generation. Because why not? Why not? All right. Well. Up to you, bum friend. Ruins? Well, whatever. I don't think he even gave me a single ruin. Like, since I got him. I dislike you, bum friend. I dislike you a lot. We're not gonna grab that yet. There could be an off chance we get a per throw out of this boss fight. Go right in the middle of it. Just kidding. Wow, that was wacky. We won finally. After losing a few times. We did it! We pulled through. We persevered. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.